The UN and human rights groups have called for the prosecution of U.S. officials involved in what a Senate report called the brutal CIA interrogation of al-Qaeda suspects. The CIA has, however, defended its actions in the years after the 9/11 attacks on the U.S., saying they saved lives.
The United Nations and prominent human rights groups have demanded justice for CIA torture victims, calling for the prosecution of the responsible United States officials listed in the Senate report. However, the Justice Department say it will not pursue charges even after seeing the report. A former Guantanamo Bay detainee was critical of a U.S. Senate report on CIA interrogation methods released Tuesday and called for accountability and the prosecution of those in authority.
The most senior legal advisors to the Bush administration, which included the Attorney General Alberto Gonzales and his Undersecretary Jay Bybee, actually said that for something to constitute torture, it must include organ failure or death. Otherwise, it's not torture. Now, when that is passed down and trickled down to the people at the bottom who are executing the orders of those people in power, then it's quite easy to interpret that as an open-door policy for torture, and that's precisely what happened.
The Senate report, compiled by Democrats on the Intelligence Committee, said that the CIA misled Americans about what it was doing.
They sort of nabbed him.
Investigators accused the spy agency of inflicting suffering on prisoners beyond its legal limits and peddling unsubstantiated stories that the harsh questioning saved American lives. According to the report, treatment in secret prisons after the September 11, 2001 attack was worse than the government told Congress or the public, and cites CIA cables, emails and interview transcripts to rebut the central justification for torture that it thwarted terror plots and saved American lives. Moazzam Begg, a British citizen, was held at the detention camp in Cuba for nearly 3 years, said the CIA was in a cohort with other agencies in the torture program, adding that there was a lot more to be uncovered about CIA interrogation tactics.
The part of the outsourcing of the torture, the fact that countries like Syria, like Egypt and Gaddafi's Libya were places where Britain and the United States of America were sending people to be tortured. So it wasn't just the CIA doing it by themselves. They couldn't have done it by themselves. There had to be lots of accomplices, and there are, I believe, 54 countries that took part in it.
United States President Barack Obama said the U.S. will not use the enhanced interrogation techniques described in a recently released Senate intelligence report on CIA operations after 9/11.
I think it was important for us to release this so that we can account for it, so that people understand precisely why I banned these practices as one of the first acts I took when I came into office, and hopefully make sure that we don't make those mistakes again.
Obama banned harsh interrogation techniques after taking office in 2009. The report, released after months of negotiations with the Obama administration about what should be censored, was issued amid concerns of an anti-American backlash overseas.